everybody. It's time for your August 1st Saturday coronavirus update. So, our total cases in the US is coming from the CDC. Our total number of cases in the US is 4,473,974. That marks 68,042 new cases since yesterday. There have been 151,499 deaths, and that marks 1,216 new deaths since yesterday. Um, the map's starting to fill in a little bit. We're seeing, previously we saw, people, as far as cases go, most of them were kind of on the East Coast and also in Oregon and in California and kind of in the Southwest. Now we're seeing other states like Colorado and Utah, other states. The number of cases it's going higher in the northwestern U.S. Deaths, the map is about the same right now. It's all California, Texas, Florida, Illinois, Michigan, and then all around New York City, Pennsylvania, New York, all the state, New Jersey. There's a general kind of uptick over the last 1, 2, 3, 4 days. I think that was kind of expected, so I'll just leave that at that. But I want to talk about a couple things. Number one, what are colleges and schools doing? Some schools are going back, here in Ohio at least, 5 days a week, full time, with an option to do online learning. Other schools are choosing an entirely virtual. Here in Columbus, where I am, they're going to start the school year entirely virtually. Of course, we know that the politicians, the Republican politicians, particularly in the White House, are not in favor of this virtual learning. They want kids back in schools. Whatever. Colleges, they for the most part are going back, but they have plans to make students sign liability waivers and give them training on, looking for coronavirus. Some of them are making students take their temperature, and staff take their temperature every morning before they're allowed into class. A lot of them are going to do a lot of testing. For example, the Ohio State University, that's where I went to school, go Bucks. They are planning to test all students and staff. So, that's what's happening there. One thing that I ran across a news story over the weekend that a couple here in Ohio, they both have coronavirus and they have a very young child who presumably does not, and they don't really have any family, so they don't know who's going to take care of their child, and so that's something. There are a few families like that, that they don't really have any family or the family maybe isn't safe. And so, that would put a huge strain on our foster care system and throw kids into all kinds of disarray if that would start happening. So I hope we're thinking about that. That's kind of my personal pet peeve because I love children, but I do hope we are thinking about that sort of thing. Dr. Fauci testified before Congress yesterday, and the Trump allies in Congress, let's just say that, they started questioning him and trying to lead him into giving an answer that was kind of contrary to Trump and also things like that. Well, he wasn't having it. He did wonderfully. He's did this a few times. He's been around the block a few times. He knows how Congress people can be, and so I just thought it was funny when I got to see that. He did say though that Congress or coronavirus, COVID-19, it's so contagious that it won't likely ever disappear. It'll just keep on mutating, basically. So, we do need a vaccine. It's important. That's the only way that we might even come close to it disappearing. It's just so contagious, but we want to bring it down to low levels. It's kind of like the common flu or something. Of course, he's in favor of shutdowns, and He did say that the U.S. has so many cases because some states did not shut down early in the outbreak. And then he talked about how in other countries they were able to eliminate the first wave of outbreaks after they shut down at least 90% of their non-essential type businesses. Um, so I think that's all I have to say for today. But like, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff. Leave me comments. I've been getting some really great comments. I'm kind of new to this, but getting comments makes me really excited. Makes me want to make more videos, and so leave me comments. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, so our fried chicken is finished. I just pulled it out of the deep fryer a few minutes ago. Well, the second batch, I should say. And I'm about ready to give it a try. But before I do, I just wanted to mention, I forgot in the last part of the video, that you need to leave it in the deep fryer at 375 for about 15 minutes. If you want to be really safe, you could use a meat thermometer, and you want to reach an internal temperature of 175. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But all right, let's try a piece. Oh. The skin has a wonderfully strong flavor. You can taste the garlic and the onion powder so much. Not overpowering, just enough. Excellent. All right, that's it for this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or anything at all, just leave it down at the bottom. And until next time, enjoy. Goodbye.